So, firstly, I want to wish each and every one of you a very special and happy and blessed Christmas of 2024. And I'm hoping that all of you are spending it with your family, your close friends, or whomever that you feel is in your special inner circle. Uh, it's not going to be such a great Christmas for me at the time of this recording. Right now, I'm doing this on Christmas Eve. It's 2:47 a.m. New York time because I figured, well, by the time I do this video, I'm going to upload it on Christmas Day, and I guess that's when you guys are going to see it, or maybe a few days after. Uh, yeah, I've had quite the year, and some good things happened, a few bad things, but I would definitely say that 2024 has been good to me for the most part, and I hope the same for you. I hope that if you got gifts, I hope that you got everything that you wanted, and hopefully you got the right gift for the person you were gifting. Hopefully, because some people are a little bit ingrateful, so you shouldn't be, but sometimes that's how people act. And so I don't know how long you're gonna watch this video for, so I'm just gonna just talk and just share just my thoughts on this day, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day, which will be for me tomorrow. And it's I have to say I've had probably the greatest childhood a kid could ask for. I had both my parents. Uh, I remember counting down the days of Christmas. Like I remember I would go up to my mom and be like, "Mommy, mommy, there's like 5 months till Christmas." Yeah, I was real crazy with it. And I don't know, I'm an '80s kid, but back then, Macy's used to have this big catalog. It was like this wish list. I think that's what it was called, the wish list. It was a big magazine from Macy's, and I remember I loved to go through it. Um, I used to see so many GI Joes and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and X Men, and I, for the most part, always got what I wanted. Um, and just to share a little Christmas story, actually, um, my sister kind of, well, I don't think she'll mind sharing it. So one Christmas, I might have been, gosh, how old was I? Maybe I was 8 or 7. For what I vividly remember this. Um, as a kid growing up, I was always fascinated by trains, like the, choo choo trains, right? And back then, my my dad, I didn't know it at the time because I'm a kid. I actually believed in Santa Claus at one point. And he ended up, you know, well, I thought it was Santa Claus up until a point that was, getting me these train sets. The only thing is that they were battery operated. And, I kind of wanted the electric train because the electric trains, for what I remember, they were, at least at the time, they were more advanced. They were more cool looking. But maybe I think my parents probably thought I was going to electrocute myself, probably. So one Christmas, um, I think it was one of the early presents. I raced over. I remember I ripped up in the wrapper, and it was an electric train. And I was like, "Thank you, mommy. Thanks, daddy." And I was so excited. So my mom was sitting in the sofa. My father was sitting in another sofa. So think of it like kind of like one was Anyway, it's almost like it was like they were like in an L shape, kind of like they weren't sitting next to each other. But anyway, that's not important. But so as I'm putting the train set together and I'm figuring it out, my sister is talking to my mom, and she goes to take a picture with my mom or for my mom. And as I got everything built and I got it running. It was making little sounds and stuff, and I was all excited. And as my sister was backing up, trying to get my mom in view of the picture, she crushed she crushed my electric train. Oh my god. I was devastated. It was like my whole world ended. Oh my god, my whole world just came to an end. And it was like it when I look back on it, it was almost like a scene out of Godzilla when Godzilla is like terrorizing Tokyo, and all I saw was my sister's feet just crushing my train, the tracks. I was crying. I was like, no, and the Christmas was never like it. What I don't even remember what else I had during that Christmas. I don't even remember. So my sister, I remember I guess she was, yeah, she was working at the time, and I don't think she was living with us. I think she had her own apartment, and she ended up, uh, long story short, which I failed. She actually ended up getting me a new train set, a Lego train set, and it was like some monorail looking thing. It was pretty cool. Um, and it was funny because the way the instructions were when I was putting it together, somehow I figured out ways to put it together in a totally different way. It was just a happy accident, but it turned out really good, and it was one of the best Christmas gifts I could recall. And so my sister definitely redeemed herself, but it definitely was one of those Christmases to remember because it was like, what in the hell? So I know this might be asking a lot, but if any of you probably commenting on this video, maybe five of you, share like a little small Christmas memory you might have. Might bring a smile to my face. Um, but yeah, those are good times. And then eventually, I ended up losing my mom at the age of 13. She passed away on the 28th of 1993, and I just felt like ever since then my life's just been just flipped right upside down. And so yeah, this time of year has always been difficult for me, but now that I'm posting to this channel, I wanted to kind of spread a little Christmas cheer, at least if maybe there's one person that might be having a rough go of it. Uh, Trust me, you're not alone. It's tough for me. In fact, let me show you something. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to take the camera with me here. Hopefully this thing, you can see. So here's my refrigerator. And here's my freezer. Here's my refrigerator. So I have a few things here. Well, jelly and mustard. But this is my refrigerator. So no fancy Christmas meal for me. And I have about what, 52 cents in my bank account. So I know tough times, and right now, of all times to have a rough time, it's now. But I'm thankful for what I do have, and I think that's what's important. Is it's so easy to get wrapped up in what we don't have, and we may not have gotten the Christmas gift that we hoped for, But as long as you got some kind of a gift, that's better than someone who got no gifts, which is this guy right here. I don't even have any food. So but what I do have is I have my health. I'm on weight. I'm about 224 right now. Physically, I'm great. I'm not as in such a fine physical condition as this photo that you're seeing on screen right now that I'm going to add. That photo was like, that was supreme dedication. I feel I probably could have stepped on a bodybuilding stage, a very amateur level. Uh, I'm not that right now, but I'm in the vicinity. So I'm happy for that, and I'm happy for this apartment that I'm in. You know, the rent is taken care of. So I have lights. I have this computer. I have this new webcam that I got thanks to a YouTuber actually slash boxing trainer helped me out tremendously. In the third part of the year, or should I say the fourth quarter of the year? Yeah, it was fourth quarter of the year. He aided me greatly. So I'm thankful for the few blessings I did have, and like I said, my health, the apartment, because this time last year I was homeless. I was in the shelter. In fact, I think I had a photo I snapped of I'll probably see if I can edit it. If I can find it, I'll add it into the video once I upload it. Of me holding a receipt of my Christmas meal. I got it. It was like a halal spot. I got like chicken, rice, and lamb or something. But that was my meal that I had while I was in the shelter because I was homeless. So at least today and Christmas, I will not be in the shelter. I will be here. So I can complain about things I don't have for the moment. But I'll make the best of it. I'll probably play my Xbox all day on Christmas for tomorrow, just to pass time away. I don't know if I'll speak to anybody. So I'm kind of using this video as kind of like my means to talk. Um, it's just been very rough. And I'm going to make another one of these videos for New Year's, just kind of reflecting on the year as a whole. So I don't want to get too much into it right now. But yeah, my YouTube channel is going to be a very strong focus. I'm deciding on just directions I want to go. I know it's going to be largely rooted in gaming. And so I really appreciate all of the 235 subscribers that I currently have. Assuming none of them unsubscribe. But even so, that's fine too. People come, people go. It is what it is. So I'm gonna look to double down on the channel and maybe even finally get into streaming. Streaming is a mixed bag for me, especially since I'm starting from scratch. But hey, it's something I have to lean into. And then as the weather gets warmer, we get approaching to spring, I'll ramp up my fitness, my training, running and stuff. So I'll be shooting that type of content. I'm debating on whether I want to make a second channel for that. So, but there's a lot of thoughts I have in my mind. So, but ultimately, I really do hope for the five of you that might still be watching the video that you are in good health, that you are surrounded by family or have contact with your family, even those that you are not on good terms with, because you never know. And if you are a man and you have a good woman in your life, you hold on to that woman and don't let her go. And if you're a woman and you have a good man in your life, you do the same thing. At one point in time, I had a very good woman in my life. March 30th, 2015, I met her. And due to my own actions, she's gone. I pushed her away. Became an alcoholic even during those years. So, if anything, use this part of the video as a cautionary tale. You know, I remember my father used to say, when you're with someone, don't ever, don't ever go to sleep on an argument, you know, because you never know. You might not wake up and apologize, or that person might not be there. And so I know this is kind of going off, but I have a lot of, I'm a guy that lives with a lot of regret. I have a lot of pain and a lot of anger because I've suffered a lot of losses, and I've had very few wins in life. And one of my wins was that woman, and I fucked it up. So don't be like me, So again, if you have a good man or if you have a good woman, you make sure, unless your arguments or your issues are totally unreconcilable, you fix that shit, because there will come a time where you will regret and you will miss that person. For me, it's too late. For you, it might not be, especially on Christmas. So hold on to your loved one, keep them close, tell them that you love them, enjoy your gifts, your eggnog or cremas or whatever, it's enjoy, I'll find something to occupy my time. If you're subscribed and you hit the notification bell, you'll see more videos of me. Definitely I'll be shooting a video for New Year's. And yeah, besides, there's a whole ton of gaming news to talk about between all the DEI nonsense and the craziness going on in the world with the illegal migrants. So there's no shortage of topics for me to talk about, and I would be thrilled if you would subscribe if you have not already. If this is your first time even coming across my channel on Christmas, one of the best ways to reward me and give me a present is a like, comment, and a subscribe. So let me get out of here. It's about 3 in the morning right now. So anyway, I hope it was good sharing all of this. I hope Christmas of 2025, I hope when I look back on this video and I open my refrigerator, I'll have a fridge full of food and I'll actually have money in my bank account for Christmas of 2025. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to leave this video. But hopefully, if this entertained you, if this, helped you out in any way, emotionally, I'm happy. And if you're not prone to leaving comments, that's cool. You can leave a simple 1 if you like the video, or 0, whichever. But yeah, let me get out of here. Take care.